If you have a fight in New York and it's scheduled in New York, then it's only right you come down to Gleason's gym, one of the greatest old school gyms in the world, and it's adorned by so many fantastic fighters over the world that have become world champions, and it's the place now that the DAZN boxing show for the media worker, Adi Oladipo, the Latin Snake, Sergio Mora, Chris Mannix. Gents, we are here. And I have to be honest with you, I didn't think we'll get here. But we are here. Ryan Garcia is behind us with Derek James hitting the pads.
Ryan Garcia, very active on social media, has caused people to wonder, was this fight going to move forward? Were we going to get to April 20th? But both these guys are here in New York. Both these guys are days away. So at the very least, it sure looks like we're going to get them in the ring. The public face of all this is, look, it's just one big elaborate troll. And I'm sure some of it is, but some of the other stuff he's been saying, some of the remarks he's been making, some of the accusations he has been throwing out there, it's some serious stuff that he's been doing. So this is one of the more bizarre things that I've ever seen in any fight promotion that I've been covering.
Ryan, obviously, look, there's been a lot going on with you in the last couple of weeks. Some people say, is Ryan okay? What is Ryan going through? Ultimately, you're good to go.
RG has been mentally evaluated by every physician, therapist. I've had to jump through hurdles to prove I don't do drugs. I pass every test. I'm just a on a mission. If y'all seen what I seen, y'all would not be the same. But it don't matter. I'm still here. I'm strong, and I'm ready to destroy this. I don't care what happens in this ring. If he ain't out on just on his face first, then I did something wrong. If I got to elbow that, break his shoulder or something, I'm gonna do it. I'm dead.
Second
If I
fight.
gotta bite both of his ears off, I am.
You look fired up, and I like this. I don't mind seeing a Ryan like this. This is good to see. Second fight with Derek James. You getting comfortable now with your new trainer?
Oh yeah, you see our work.
Yep.
You can't deny that either. My technique's better. My hands are up. The chin is down. What y'all got to say now?
I see you throwing more. I see you throwing more right hands. That's gonna be key.
Yeah, but everybody's like, oh, his technique. But where's it at? Y'all can't say that now. So what's next?
People are skeptical of you coming into this fight, more so than they've been of you coming into any fight, including the one you had against Tank.
Yeah, no, this is the most important fight of my career, and I will not leave here without the victory.
Is the belt important?
Yeah, to solidify like that. Yeah, Ryan's a champion now. Now you really have nothing to say. You never been a champion? Well, now I'm a champion. What next?
What Devin has done up until this point is one of the better success stories that we have in boxing. He has said he wants to face the best, and he's done everything humanly possible to make that happen.
No, he's definitely followed the Floyd Mayweather playbook, the blueprint, because he's the type of man that doesn't engage unless he has to engage. He follows everything off the jab. He's disciplined. He fights at range. I mean, he fights the absolute best, and he already has a championship resume. I mean, he has Vasily Lomachenko under his belt. Lenar is a 3-division champion. Guys his age aren't fighting those type of fighters, you know, so a lot of credit for him doing that. Going to Australia back-to-back to fight a champion in his own country. Fighters don't do that. Devin Haney is doing exactly that, and that's the reason, pound for pound, he belongs where he is.
What's this build-up been like for you? We've tried to kind of work out what's it been like for us, seeing Ryan's tweets, Ryan's Insta stories. What's it been like for you? You're the guy that's fighting him.
It's been a different build-up than what we're all used to. It might be the first time we ever seen this type of build-up, but it's boxing. What can you do?
It's certainly been stranger than any build-up I've ever seen. I mean, this week alone, we're only on Wednesday, and already you guys had a scuffle at the top of the Empire State Building, and for some reason, we're not allowed to throw the first pitch out at Citi Field in Shea Stadium. How much has that gotten to you? How much of that has bothered you, gotten under your skin, if anything?
I mean, none of it has gotten under my skin at the end of the day. I'm a true professional. When I get in that ring, I'm going to do my job no matter what, no matter how I feel or what he says. So he can say what he want to say. On Saturday night, I let my hands do the talking.
You did give him a little bit of slap there the other day. What was
He had it coming. He had it coming. Everybody's been wanting to slap him, so I finally was able to do it for everybody else.
Your dad was here, and your dad said you're chasing undisputed now at 140. Is that the goal now as well? 140 undisputed?
100%. You know, I didn't want it at first, but right now it's my time, and it's my moment. So it's like, why not fight the best fighters in the world? Test myself, show the world how great I am, and get it while it's hot.
What changed for you there? Because like you said, at first, being undisputed 140 wasn't a priority. It was the biggest fights regardless of weight class. What made becoming undisputed in a second weight class more important for you?
I'm just a competitor. You know, I want to be mentioned with the greats when it's all said and done, and that's going to put me that much closer.
Scrappy Ramirez, 115-pound contender, interim title fight. Let me tell you something, Scrappy. This, I think, your fight is the best fight of the undercard. And I give you credit for taking this fight. We saw David Jimenez fight a little while ago, beat Ricardo Sandoval, who's a very good fighter. You are knocking down the door of potentially a world title shot over in Japan. This is a tough fight for you to take at this stage.
Absolutely. So look, listen, I started boxing 7 years ago, right? For the first time, my main goal was to become a world champion, right? I did the whole amateur thing just to get to where I'm at today, right? So now that I'm #1, I've been consistently and persistently chasing that world title opportunity, you know. I told them I'm not taking no step aside money, you know, but at the same time, I can't wait for the champion. You know, I got to stay busy, get my experience, you know, so they gave me this next opponent, which I'm actually happy because he has an upset, has a big amateur resume, you know, so it's tough on paper, you know, and I want the challenge, so that turns me on.
All right, Chris, let's talk about this man. It's been a while since we've seen him in the ring. You can speak to that. He's had management issues. We are going to see him now. That man is Charles Conwell, and I'm hearing he's going to be a 160-pounder, not 154, which we're used to seeing him.
Yeah, Charles Conwell, a former U.S. Olympian who entered the pro ranks with some, pretty good hype around him. People thought he could quickly become a contender in that weight class. His career has been derailed by mostly management issues, some promotional issues. He has not fought since the end of 2022, so this will be his first fight in effectively a year and a half. And he signed with Golden Boy. This will be his first fight under the Golden Boy banner.
I want to be as active as I can. I want to fight as much as I can. I'm making up for lost time, but like I said, I'm still hungry. I'm still the same fighter from before. I'm still, you know what I'm saying, I'm still Charles Conwell. Bad news is back in boxing.
Look who's here. By the power of magic, Showtime Sean Porter is in the building.
This is going to be impossible. I don't have an earpiece, and you have an accent. Done.
No,
we have an accent, Sean. We have an accent.
He's the only one asking questions to me, okay?
Sean, how are you?
I said, man, this is impossible. I don't know what he said to me. I'm great, man. Good to see you all day, man. Happy to be here.
What do you think Ryan has to do to succeed against this guy?
I think Ryan's going to try to do something that not many fighters would even attempt to do or have the ability to do. And we'll just keep it with Ryan and Devin, but I think Ryan's going to try to match Devin speed for speed. We know that Devin has a high punch output. I think we're going to see Ryan with a high punch output as well. I think this could be that tit for tat kind of back and forth boxing match that they probably had a lot of in their amateur days. And that's what I see coming from him. I think a lot of people are expecting Ryan to just sit back and wait on the heavy hook. I think it's going to be more to that. I think that's actually the path that he needs. I think he needs to be able to time Devin, get Devin off of his rhythm by punching with him, making him hesitate and things of that nature.
This kicks off Fight Week. This is it. Tomorrow we have a press conference. Then Friday is the weigh-in. Then Saturday at Showtime. So make sure you stick with us. The whole team will be here as well. We're going to have a few special guests floating around as well. So make sure you stay locked into the zone because this is going to be, as you guys can probably tell, a very crazy week.